thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about?
What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. So there has been a lot of speculation going on about a couple of psychopathic artists, or just artists in general, whether they're still signed to psychopathic, whether they are not. The main ones lately being DJ Clay and Lyte. This has been kind of going on ever since the Underground Avengers released Anomaly 88. The whole spiel of Lyte wanting to be on the Thanos track, coming to find out he was not allowed to do the track. Basically, since then, it's been kind of, you haven't seen Lyte in a lot of the psychopathic happenings. And then all of a sudden, you had DJ Clay, who did a show with some MNE artists. I don't remember exactly which ones, but he was there at that show. And pretty much ever since then, it's like DJ Clay has fallen off the psychopathic radar. It's had a lot of people speculating and assuming that them wanting to do work with MNE or being at a show when MNE artists are there, it's got a lot of people speculating and assuming that they have now more or less been blacklisted by Psychopathic Records. I'm not going to come on here and basically try to defend the artists, or try to defend the situation as well. You know, they could just be working with MNE, blah, blah, blah. Why can't it all be love? Because in the past, I've done that, obviously, with Boondocks. He then signed with Magic Ninja Entertainment. With Young Wicked, everything that happened with that happened. So I'm not really going to do that, but instead just kind of take the whole situation and kind of respin it in a way and ask the question, if Lyte and DJ Clay are no longer on Psychopathic Records, is that necessarily a bad thing? It seems like they're both setting themselves up to succeed. DJ Clay's got a new recording company, record label kind of thing going for himself, him, Bales, and 2 other artists. So he's got things getting set up for himself. Lyte just started a new YouTube channel. So whether or not DJ Clay and Lyte release albums through Psychopathic Records isn't necessarily a bad thing. After all, this was something that Violent J had talked about back during the ICP seminar for Whoopstock, that they were going to more or less stop signing new talent. Whether or not that means they're going to completely stop pushing the new artists that they have wasn't really clarified. But if this is kind of the new direction, it looks like Lyte and DJ Clay are starting to take that move for themselves. So is it necessarily a bad thing? I know a lot of people are kind of like, you know, if it's not a Hatchet Man product, it's not getting fucking listened to by me, and that sucks. That's a shame, because there's a lot of great music out there that they're missing out on. But, I mean, that's their prerogative if they want to choose to be like that. But, I don't know, just thinking about this whole situation, I don't necessarily feel like it would be a bad thing for everybody all around if that's what's going on. I mean, the situation of them being blackballed or blacklisted really is fucking shitty. But on the same hand, I could understand because of what happened with Boondocks, because of what happened with Young Wicked. In their eyes, it's like anybody that goes and works with these guys, you know, Twisted's like, we'll give you a better deal, swoop in, steal the artist. So, I mean, I can see it from that business stance of we don't want you working with them. Because, I mean, look what's happened in the past. It's kind of like history. If it was me in that situation, I'd be afraid of history repeating itself as well. So, as shitty as the situation is, if that's what happened, I understand because of what has happened. But I don't really look at Lyte and DJ Clay no longer being a part of Psychopathic Records necessarily as a bad thing, because one, again, ICP said that this was the new direction for Psychopathic Records, and Ouija Mac has been doing really great on his own so far. So to see Lyte and DJ Clay starting to make those same moves, it's a sign that I like. You even have Big Hoodoo and ABK getting ready to come out with Have-Nots, whether or not that's going to be a Native World release or if it's going to be a Psychopathic release. Again, ABK been killing it with Native World. I think a lot of people have maybe overlooked that fact, that just because ABK hasn't released an album on Psychopathic Records in almost 9 years, he's been putting out a lot of music over on Native World. So it seems like all the artists that have been on Psychopathic Records are doing good things for themselves, and I think that was the end game that was set some time ago. I mean, ICP has been talking for years to start focusing more on themselves, and they haven't really truly done that just yet. It seems like they are finally starting to. We've already got Forgotten Freshness Volume 6 out there for anybody who didn't pay attention to that in the VIP packages. And if anybody didn't really pay attention to one of the things they said promoting it, the VIP gets a first listen to Forgotten Freshness Volume 6. So I'm anticipating a gathering release for FF6. That would be dope. But it seems like everything is working out the way it should. So I don't really look at it as a bad thing if Lyte and DJ Clay are no longer part of Psychopathic Records. If the happenings of how it happened is what happened, it sucks, it's kind of shitty, but it's understandable for me. So I think everybody's doing great things. I think we have a lot of great music and projects to look forward to coming in the near future. I'm fucking excited. And I'm looking at everything in a positive light. So leave your thoughts down below, and thank you guys for watching.